Hello, this is going to be my experience on first going to college. I was in Washington and I went to Highline Community College. Um, I was 18 years old and I remember enrolling I didn't know what the heck was going on. I wasn't even prepared for any of that. But I remember the lady said, "Oh, are you interested in doing running start?" And I thought that meant for like people that were just getting into college, but apparently that's for like somebody that wants to get their high school diploma or something like that. It's called a running start. You're like in high school and then you're doing credits for to get into college while you're in high school, and you do some part-time college courses here and there. And I finally got that cleared up, and I was like, "Well, what is a running start?" I asked her, and she goes, "Oh, well, she explained it to me." I said, "No, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to take some college courses, not for running start. I'm trying to get a degree or AAS or BS, not BS, bachelor, BA. I mean, and anyways, my experience. Let me see how it. Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. I asked him, "Is there anything like an orientation for new students or something? Is there anything for orientation?" Some guy goes, "Oh yeah, come here on September 3rd or something like that, and go to that room over there." And he gave me some piece of paper, and I looked at it and it said orientation meeting, and I go, "Oh okay, well I'll go to that. That'll give me like at least they'll give me an idea of what college is like, because I didn't know, and it was a little bit intimidating, you know. And then I went to the meeting, and it turns out it was like an orientation meeting for international students, which I didn't know because I was in there and there was like students from there was like a girl from Germany that I was sitting next to, and everyone was like from Japan or China, Russia, and just all these different countries, And I don't even not nobody in there spoke much English at all either. And but I had fun. Uh, and then they were like, "Where are you from?" I go, "Oh, I'm from Texas." But it was like an international student orientation, so it didn't really count. I wasn't an international student coming from Texas to Washington just to go to college, right? So, but yeah, I had fun. Watched like a video, and then it was fun. It was like my first year in Seattle too, so it was pretty cool. I should make a video on my impression on Seattle also. Um, but yeah, let me think here. Yeah, let me see what my first couple of classes were. And what's funny is that those my first year at that college, I made friends that I've made for life, just about. I mean, the people I met then, I still keep in touch with those people. It's funny because I haven't kept in touch with anybody I know from high school, middle school, elementary, none of that. But the people I met in college, I definitely kept in contact with. Because I think more so maybe it's because you get along with people that you meet when you're already an adult, a young adult and stuff, right? But when you're like a youngster and all that, you change and stuff. So people become friends and then not friends, or I don't know. Plus, by the time you're an adult, you get into stuff like whatever your career is, whatever books you're into, or basically career, even religion. But yeah, I made a lot of really great friends that year. I met a lot of really awesome people, and people that I'm still in touch with. And this is like 4 years later. But let me think. One of my first classes, I took critical thinking. Teacher named Mr. Fox, and he was a really good teacher. I mean, he was an awesome teacher, really awesome to listen to, and he talked about everything. I took modern European history, and I forgot what the teacher's name was, but that was a really good class. I enjoyed taking that class. I'm trying to remember what else. I took another course because you take 3 courses each quarter. I forgot what the third course was, but I remember on the first day there were like people standing outside the different buildings with tables, and on the tables there were like shavers, soap, shampoo, calendars, uh, agenda books, everything to set you up for college. It was right there on those tables, and it was all free. So that was cool. I got some pretty cool shavers out of it. Let me think what else. Then there was going to be clubs or something, like different clubs, like book club, coffee club, tea club, debaters club, stuff like that. So I was in history class, and I remember the teacher asking, "Oh, who wants to help set up the table and stand at the table for history club?" I raised my hand, and I said, "Oh, I'll help do it." And me and this other girl, I think her name was Leah. I haven't been able to find her on Facebook, but she and I helped do the table, and it was pretty cool. And so many people signed up on that thing. I mean, I met I probably met the entire school during that hour of standing at the table during lunch or something. I probably met like the entire school, which had to have been thousands or whatever, 2,000 people. Um, and it's funny because after that day, I would be at the bus stop, I'd be at the bookstore, and people would come up to me, and I was pretty recognizable at the time. You know, I had like long blonde hair and stuff, and I guess people recognized me. I met so many people that day. Seriously, I couldn't have remembered every single one person that signed up, and a lot of people signed up, like about 100. And people would come up to me, "Hey, I met you. Hey, I remember me, and I met you at the history club table and stuff like that." And I go, "Oh, cool, yeah, man, you signed up and all that." And yeah, that was cool. I would go to a history club, and then I went walking around that day checking out the other clubs. I mean, man, I was busy that quarter. My first quarter, I should have paced myself when it came to the clubs I signed up to go to. I signed up for History Club, which was on Thursdays. I signed up for Anime Club, which was also on Thursdays. And I'm not sure if it was, I think it was on, no, it was just Thursday. And that Anime Club was like from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So that's like 4 hours long being an anime club. And that was pretty. I liked going to the anime club too. I'll talk about that in another one of my videos. I signed up for volunteering club. I signed up for. I'm not sure what else I signed up for. Come to think, I think I even signed up for like a Latter-day Saints club too, for like the Mormons and stuff. I was like, yeah, I might as well check that out. I didn't know anything about that religion or nothing, you know. But I actually went to that and went to like a few of their Bible studies and learned about Latter-day Saints and stuff. Um, Whatever your opinion is on that, I don't know. But I learned a lot being in there. I didn't get converted or anything, but I learned a lot about Latter-day Saints. But that's about it on Highline. I'll have to wrap up this video in a minute here, because it's already running at 8 minutes, so I'll have to stop and start another one, alright?